Namaste and welcome to the next episode of our Peace Studies series. I am Dr. Sandeep Sagar Dikle, and in this video we will explore a fundamental question, and that is, what is peace? Peace is often understood as the absence of war or the absence of conflict. But peace is much more than that. It is about creating a global world where everyone, human, animals, and even nature can grow and develop holistically without harm or the fear of harm. Today, peace is generally understood in different ways. Some says peace is the absence of war or the direct violence. For some, peace is justice and development, signifying the elimination of structural violence. Scholars state that peace is harmony with the environment, ensuring balance within the ecosphere. For religious faiths, peace is an inner fulfillment, serving as a spiritual nourishment. And some says peace is a state of wholeness, symbolizing unity and the realization of complete unified existence. The concept of peace has developed roots in various cultures across the world, each offering a unique perspective on its meanings. In India, Shanti signifies tranquility of mind, while Roman envisioned peace through pax, meaning calmness or the order. The Greek term erin represents prosperity, and the Hebrew shalom refers to justice and harmony as the will of God. In Africa, Ubuntu or a Bantu term embodies the humanistic and holistic aspect of peace, emphasizing community and mutual respect. Similarly, Haiwa in Japanese stands for mental tranquility, and the Arabic salam and Hawaiian aloha are used as greetings that reflects peaceful wishes. Across these diverse cultures, peace encompasses both inner serenity and outer harmony, illustrating the universal significance. Peace is inner, peace is outer. Peace is social, peace is universal, peace is positive, and peace is negative too. We will see in our further videos about this. However, concluding the topic, what is peace or what is the peace studies, we can say peace studies is a study of socio-cultural, political, historical, philosophical, religious, interfaith, economic, psychological, environmental, international, etc. influences. Because peace is a celebration of life. True peace means ensuring equal opportunities for all, where every person, every living being has the right environment to thrive sustainably. It is not just the harmony between nations, but harmony with our surroundings, with nature, and with the entire cosmos. Peace requires understanding, empathy, and responsibility. It means living in a way that neither harms others. And here, others means the world we share, the society, animals, birds, earth, the whole cosmos. It's about balance, coexistence, and mutual respect. As we continue this journey into peace studies, we will explore how we can nurture the vision of peace, one that starts within ourselves, extends to the whole world. Throughout this series, we will explore different dimensions of peace, from personal tranquility to global harmony. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for more insights on how we can build a peaceful, sustainable, and inclusive future together. Dhanyavad. Thank you. Anugrahitosmi.
Let's rise, let's take a stand. Peace and joy go hand in hand. With love so strong, with faith so deep, let's understand peace with Dr. Sandy. Let's understand peace with Dr. Sandy. But wisdom so strong, and vision so deep. Not just a dream, but a way to live. A heart that learns, not a soul that gives.